Hello class 9 Springfielders. Earlier we have completed lesson 6 Agriculture in India and lesson 7 Industry in India. Today we start with Credit in Financial System. The subtopics of the lesson are bank deposits as money, loan activities of banks, why people require credit, term of credit, formal and informal source of credit in India, self-help groups for the poor. First we start with bank deposit as money. Modern form of money includes currency, paper currency, coins and bank deposits. Bank accept deposits and also pay an amount as interest on the deposit. The deposit in the bank account can be withdrawn on demand. These deposits are called demand deposits. One can withdraw money in cash or make payment by check. It makes these deposits work like any other form of money such as currency notes. Since demand deposits are accepted widely as a means of payment along with currency, they constitute money in the modern economy. Reserve Bank of India, Commercial Bank of India. Both deal with money, but both their functions are different. So let us see difference between Reserve Bank of India and Commercial Bank. Difference between RBI, Reserve Bank of India, and Commercial Bank. Commercial banks are those banks which you find in your surrounding, in your locality. RBI, Reserve Bank of India. It is bankers' bank. 2. It controls and regulates the entire banking system. 3. It issues guidelines to commercial bank. 4. It issues currency. 5. It acts as custodian of a foreign exchange of the country. 6. It regulates the entire banking system. Commercial bank. 1. It is a bank to the citizen. 2. It operates for profit motive. 3. It operates under the direct control and supervision of the central bank. Central bank is RBI, that is Reserve Bank of India, is also called as central bank. 4. It serves the financial requirement of the public. 5. It performs foreign exchange business only on the approval of RBI. 6. It is a financial institution that provides banking service. Loan activities of banks. What do the bank do with the deposits which they accept from the public? In another way, we can say the functions of the bank, how a bank performs its work. Bank keeps only a small proportion of their deposit as cash with themselves. For example, bank in India these days hold about 15% of their deposit as cash. This is kept as provision to pay the depositor who might come to withdraw money from bank on any given day. Since on any particular day only some of its many depositors come to withdraw cash, the bank is able to manage with this cash. Bank use the major portion of the deposit to extend loan. There is a huge demand for loan from various economic activities. Bank make use of the deposits to meet the loans requirement of the people. In this way, bank mediates between those who have surplus fund, the depositors, and those who are in need of these funds, the borrowers. Bank charge a high interest rate on loans than what they offer on deposits. The difference between what is charged from borrowers and what is paid to the depositor is the primary source of income for bank. So in very short we can say bank receive deposits and use these deposits to give loans. So bank gives interest for those who deposit money in the bank and receives the interest on loan from the various people who take loan in the form of industrial loan, agricultural loan, personal loan, and the difference between the money which is paid by the depositor and the borrower is the income of the bank. Why do people require credit? People need for credit has increased. Credit means money. So need of the people has increased, and along with the increase in need, the need for money also has increased. This may be due to the variety of reasons. 1. In agricultural practice, the new farming practice requires sustainable amount of cash in hand to buy seeds, fertilizers, pesticides, etc., and to pay for plowing, threshing, harvesting, and hire workers. The increased availability of consumer goods in the market and arrangement for finance has also increased the variety of credit arrangements. Business and trade increased people's requirement of loan. A sustainable part of a business is financed by borrowing from various sources. A large number of transactions in our day-to-day activities involve credit in some form or other. Credit, loan, refers to an agreement which the lender supplies the borrower with money, goods or services in return for the promise of future payment. Lender means one who gives the money in the form of loan. And borrower is the one who receives the money from the lender. So, credit loan refers to an agreement in which the lender supplies the borrower with money, goods or services in return for the promise of future payment. Every loan agreement specifies an interest rate which the borrower must pay to the lender along with the repayment of the principal. In addition, lender may demand collateral, security against loan. If the borrower fails to repay the loan, the lender has the right to sell the asset or collateral to obtain payment. Then what is collateral? Collateral is an asset that the borrower owns, such as land, building, vehicle, livestock, deposits with banks, and use this as a guarantee to a lender until the loan is repaid. Interest rate, collateral, and documentation required and the mode of repayment together comprise of what is called the term of credit. Let us have a quick recap of what we have studied. We have studied what is demand deposit, how does bank functions, difference between RBI, that is Reserve Bank of India, and commercial bank, why do people require credit, what is collateral. Meet you in the next section.